for the partner of his wife. Did you need any more information? I think we left it to the night court to like handle
Yes, the night court.
purging.
The night court handled it. I don't think we did like a full epilogue, but I just imagine like it. Or did we like they probably said that he gathered the DNA evidence or anything like that from the corpse and did the murder to sow confusion, I think. Um, but basically, um, oh, it's kind of a hard one to sum up for the benefit of the person who wasn't there. But um, JD had a ghost client who had been accused of murder, but he was already dead at the time. And it turned out the mortician uh, body swapped into his body, did the murder, and then cremated the body. So it was interesting. I'm not making it sound as cool as it was, but okay. Um,
I'm here.
okay. I assume everyone's here, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Just logging in the Roll20 and then I'll be good.
Okay.
I alt F4 to close out the game I had up, and apparently Discord had focus. Just closed Discord on me
Oh boy.
in like the middle of your recap.
Wasn't much of a recap. You didn't miss anything. Um, um,
My other Monsters of the Week game, we almost died in the first combat. There was a lot of sixes. Like 6 totals.
oh, the when you were fighting the cockatrice.
No, I've been in another Monster of the Week game, and we were fighting what was basically a gelatinous cube,
Oh, okay.
and nobody rolled above a 6 on combat rolls, so we almost died. Game close. I wasn't using luck points. It's like the worst string of luck I've seen in a while in a dice game.
As bad as your first session in this season.
Yeah, that was kind of bad, but we didn't die.
Oh, y'all died? Wow. Okay, so...
And we came close. Everyone was like at 1 to 2 harm from death. But yeah,
Okay, so, Samara. Um, I'm going to say that you were busy last session because you were helping, or you were busy threatening some roughhousers for the Tengu as part of your promise to him. So, I will give you the choice of rolling plus charm or plus tough. On a 10, choose 2. On a 1, choose. On a 7 to 9, choose 1. And on a 6 minus something. It's a worse outcome happens.
Is this part of what I missed?
No, so what I like.
no, this is what she missed. She missed the contract things.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Okay, sorry, I was like, what is this?
Yeah, so the session that you missed, Samara formed a pact, if you will, with a Tengu, and Lilith formed one with a Kappa. Okay. Oh, 10, so you get to choose 2.
Okay, so I'm going to pick the experience point and increasing my bond with the Tengu.
Okay. What do you feel like that looks like? Do you have some sort of like quip between each other, or cinematically, how does that look?
Um, I can't think of anything specific. Maybe just like the Tengu doesn't completely hate me now.
Yeah, you could just say it's just because you're doing what you said to, and he was kind of suspicious of that before. So now I was like, oh yeah, this person's actually pretty good.
Yeah, true to their word.
Yeah. Not the worst human ever to exist.
Okay. Okay. All right. All right, JD. I think you wake up fairly early in the morning from a text on your work phone. It's from your. He's a senior partner with a firm, but he was originally, when you were down working near New York City area. He was your boss down there. So his, you know him, as like, I probably would call him Mr. Alexander, like that's his last name. But anyway, he sends you a text saying that you've been assigned a high priority client of theirs. And kind of what that essentially boils down to is that it's not necessarily just legal representation that they need. It's basically kind of like making sure the client's happy, that kind of thing.
Okay, I was worried you were going to be saying, like, you've become a fixer. It's like, damn it.
What do you mean by fixer?
Just thinking the movie Michael Clayton. Don't ask me what he does in it because it's so boring that I don't know. But I would call it like a not a great lawyer. Like, you go around bribing people and shit.
It's not necessarily that, but it is like maybe doing tasks that aren't necessarily within the realm of like what a lawyer would typically do.
Okay.
And so Mr. Alexander lets you know that he'll probably be contacting you soon, and he's known as the Purveyor.
Can I text him back? Like, okay, thank you for the opportunity. I will be in contact with the secretary. I don't know who people talk to about, more details about the purveyor.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably find stuff out at your offices or whatnot. And again, this is probably in the middle of the night that you get this text, or like very like pre-dawn for sure.
Mr. Alexander, my vampire boss.
Yes.
Yeah. JD will grumble and turn up the volume of her phone and go back to sleep.
Okay. What time does JD typically wake up?
I'm gonna say 7. It's unrealistic for me, but we'll call it 7 for her.
Okay, 7 for her. And how long does it take for her to like get ready and then leave the house?
Oh, 30 minutes.
Okay, so around 7:30, you're running out the door to get to the office.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. On your way out, you see like a package. It's like, do you live in like an apartment?
Yeah, I would imagine.
Okay, then I imagine it's right outside your door. I was gonna say like it's on your porch, but that only makes sense if you had a house. So yeah.
Does it have like a from on it?
Yeah, I think it would. I imagine it's like one of those sort of quaint brown paper with like tied up in twine sort of packages, and would it have the name? Sure. So it says. You know, I don't think it does. I think it just has your name on it.
Okay. I guess I would probably open it inside and just, I don't know, send a text saying I'll be like 15 minutes late.
Okay. Okay, so you bring it back into your apartment?
Yeah. Unless it says not to on the thing, like do not open, dead pigeon inside.
It doesn't say that. You open it and there is like an envelope and then also 3 ornate looking you're not sure if they're like they're very ornate, sort of round, like it's a rounded shape, and it's fairly tall and thick. I guess they almost look like crowns or like a choker or something.
Hmm.
Yeah. It has like
Maybe I'll just.
I feel like it has like it's ornate in that it's like I feel like the shapes of it are very kind of like vines and leaves and flowers like that, and it has like gems and what looks like sort of etchings.
Are the etchings of like skulls or like, obvious like evil, like the sort of thing? Is it the sort of thing where like you see it in a horror movie and like, oh, that's how the person dies?
No, it's more um you would think it looks like language maybe, but nothing that you specifically recognize. It seems like it would be almost like a prop from some sort of high fantasy movie.
Can I open the letter?
Okay. So the letter it seems like very formal as you're reading it through, but the gist is like greetings. My name is the Purveyor. I've been told that you'd be taking over my. I don't know. It's not a case, is it? What is it called for?
I
don't know. Anyway, so you're. I wish I knew the terminology, but like stewardship or whatever it is that puts you in charge of like dealing with his stuff, and he says that he has sort of a task that he needs completed, but isn't willing to give details through the card, and that he will call you at your office.
I'm liking this violin music. Hey, so JD will just put that all back in the box and put it in her car and go to work and just be like, that's a strange start to the morning. I need coffee.
Okay. Stop by a Tim Hortons on your way to work and
Get some Timbits.
Timbits, maybe a double-double.
Yeah.
Anything else you do on your way to the office?
I might text Lilith and say, hey, any idea, does the word the Purveyor mean anything to you?
Keeper, would I know what the Purveyor is?
Let me think. I'll let you roll sharp. So there'll be no consequence. So even if you roll a 6, like don't take experience, but I'll let you roll sharp to see.
Okay.
So we'll kind of do like sort of act under pressure rolls. Or,
1
yeah.
sharp. Okay.
8. I think what you know of the Purveyor is that they are a fairly powerful entity that semi-operates out of the Buffalo area.
Okay.
And they typically deal in information and magical items, and that's why they are called the Purveyor.
So they're like a magical black market.
Kinda, yeah.
So would this be an organization or one person?
As far as you know, it's one person.
So I'll text all that to Lilith. I mean to JD.
I'll respond, thanks, THX, with a smiley face. And absolutely no context for the question.
Yeah, does Lilith ask why she wants to know who the Purveyor is?
I guess I should. Yes.
You don't have to, it's just...
No. Well, now I'm curious. So.
I was gonna say, you didn't ask. X was going to annoy you until you did.
So, yeah, I'll ask her why does she want to know.
You just say heard the name, wasn't sure if they were, super sketch or whatever.
Hmm.
So do we have, listen, I need to know, I don't know how to explain this very well, but do we have an inside phrase meaning can't, another time, another place to talk about it? Because in my personal family, we say Aunt Kathy's house when we mean we have to talk about it at another time, at another place. Do you think Lilith and JD have some similar phrase?
We can say we can chat more about. Well, I guess let's talk about it at the coffee shop. Does that work?
Yeah, I'll just say want to get coffee later instead.
There we go.
Get lunch, so we can go to, go to Samara's restaurant.
Yeah, let's get lunch, less coffee, and harass Samara.
That's Max's input.
Peanut bit luckies.
Oh man, instead of saying that, can we just say want to get lucky?
Yes, I like that.
I have the maturity of a 13-year-old.
Okay, so I guess JD, what do you do when you get to your office? Or what are you
Check
planning
my
to do?
voicemail. To see if the Purveyor called. Check my voicemail.
Okay. I think what happens is as soon as you step foot into your office, your work phone starts to ring from an unknown number. Or maybe it comes up private. That's a thing, right?
Yeah. So I would answer, JD Square, how may I help you?
Hello, Miss Squire. Did you receive my message?
You did, and the item. I'm not quite sure what it is.
Ah, yes, that is what I would like to talk with you about. I was having a package delivered, and the vehicle somehow overturned. And the item that I was having delivered, oh no, he wouldn't say item. My inventory disappeared. Now, so what I was having delivered is quite dangerous to the population at large. And I need it returned to me as soon as possible. Now, that's where the callers will help you out. So, the point of the items that I sent you is to subdue. And you will require all three. Do you have any questions so far?
Is this a, I don't know how to say. Is this something that needs to be kept, to me only, or am I, able to enlist the help of some, not coworkers, but, enlist help?
I would encourage that, Miss Squire. I don't believe one person alone would be able to return my
But
inventory to me.
Would you be able to give more information about the inventory? Because
Because?
Yep.
I see. I feel like he would make some sort of smart aleck comment about ending a sentence with a whatever participle because is, but I'm not savvy enough in English to be able to make that comment.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes, sorry, I didn't want to start listing reasons and use any of your time, but I can if you would like.
Yes. For the sake of expediency, Miss Squire, do you know what a chimera is?
Yes, did we? I'm gonna ask the GM. Did we encounter a chimera? I thought we did.
No, you encountered a Myrmicolion, which was a half ant, half lion creature.
I see. Then I would say, any, let's just pretend that I don't. Just whatever pertinent information you think I need to know.
Not a fan of the classics?
You never quite know, what one's definition varies from the next. So your definition of chimera might be different from what I am aware of.
Oh, the Greek creature. Head of a lion. Head of a goat. Head of a serpent.
Okay.
will send you the coordinates of where the vehicle had overturned. Do you require
That would be
anything
much
else from me,
appreciated.
Miss Squire?
Sorry?
Do you require
Sorry, could
anything
you
else?
repeat that? Dang it. Okay. Does the Chimera have any sort of weaknesses that we can exploit? For instance, a poor sense of vision. I mean, it's the head of a lion, so not that.
Well, the collars I provided for you will subdue it. You do need to get one on each of its necks, however.
Okay. And it,
Once you're able to subdue it, I'll have my agents come around.
and what level of damage is the inventory is acceptable?
Well, it must be alive. Anything other than that can be worked with.
Okay. All right. That sounds good.
One more thing. In the bottom of the package, there should have been like a homing. It's a. What would it look like? Probably like a little, like a low jack thing with like a button on it.
Okay.
So that would alert my agent to where they should come to collect my inventory.
And so I'm going to dig through the package. Is it at the bottom? Do I see it?
Yeah, it's there.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that is all squared away. I will contact your agents when we subdue it. Is there any time constraints on this other than the danger to the public necessitating an ASAP?
No time constraints other than the danger to the public.
And if it should have come into contact with any of the public, of course, I'm assuming we're going to need to handle that separately.
That is out of my pay grade, if you will. And the other thing is, I think the purveyor has like a posh English accent that I cannot do.
Okay.
If you require anything else from me, Miss Scar, just give me a call.
I believe do I have this information?
You don't, but so for mechanically, it's gonna be the illuminated that you picked up.
Okay.
So, you'll just roll plus weird, and then, like, if you get a hit, then it'll go through somehow, and if not,
Okay.
I think he just sort of hangs up after saying that, though.
JD sighs.
Like he'll
And-
probably say goodbye. I think he has some manners, but like he doesn't really leave room for a rebuttal, like asking what his number is or anything like that. He just sort of.
You'll contact me. Figure it out. Bye.
So, I don't know, the posh should probably be the good day. No,
Good
good
day.
day, click.
I said good day.
Good day. Happy hunting. Click.
JD is relieved that he hung up before she said you too. Oh, Jesus, that was close. Okay, send a message to Slade saying lucky at noon question mark. I have a case. There's a lion head involved.
There's a lion head involved.
Yeah, we don't fight actual cats, just the heads of cat.
You don't want to call it a cat because I don't know what the fuck you consider it. It's not really a cat. Is it? If it's like got the head of a cat and the body of a, what is the body?
I think it's the cat body actually. For the most part.
Oh, I see. Okay, then yeah, I
The
got a
mammal.
mostly cat. I got a mostly cat case. Parts of it aren't cat though.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry. I should have had you like in your office. Sorry about that. I'm really bad with the maps.
That's okay.
At least you fully forgot and didn't move on yourself.
Wait, so you said it has 3 heads.
I did. Or that is what the purveyor said, anyway.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't wait till noon.
I just read Slade's text. That's hilarious.
I like the addition of the J.
I'm guessing that the typo is deliberate on Jeremy's part, which I love.
Absolutely.
We'll never truly know. If
It's
it was
very good.
just a typo.
It's a very good typo. A good series of typos.
Okay.
Yeah. Text Samara. Well, I guess I won't text Samara because we're just gonna show up to Lucky's.
One of these days, y'all are gonna go to Lucky's, and it's gonna be a day that she's not working.
Then we'll text her and tell her to come do her job.
Why are you working?
I don't know. Is Samara working today? We're about to find out.
It's always a roll of the dice.
Well,
die.
I think in a previous session we established that Samara usually works the morning shift. So,
Yeah, I would probably amend my text to Slade saying, yeah, I'll meet you there now. We don't have to wait till noon. And text Lola saying, JK on lunch, go now, question mark?
I'd be shocked if Lilith was awake, to be honest.
He's not.
You're lucky.
She went back.
You're lucky you got the response about the purveyor.
Follow it up with, I'll buy you breakfast, question mark?
Okay, I'll respond because it's free food.
Somehow that beep
Give
sounds
me 15
different.
minutes. That's what I'll tell.
What was Vex saying?
I already forgot.
He says somehow that beep sounds different.
Oh yeah, for when free food is involved, the beep of your phone sounds different. And you know to wake up for that.
Yes.
I forget. Does Lilith drink coffee?
Yes.
Okay, then JD will rush over so as to have a like pot of coffee ready.
That would be wonderful.
Or we go to Lucky's.
There we go.
Okay, so you all meet up at Lucky's. I just kind of imagine Slade is there first because of the mention of a lion thing.
Drove like a madman.
Probably, yeah. He also has his own transportation.
Okay. Alright. So, what do you all do?
Sorry, I think JD would lead the conversation with, so we can't kill it. I'm starting there.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
I woke
Slate
up
bangs.
from
Some could say that captivity is a fate worse than death. He's looking at Slade.
I heard it from a cat. It can't be true.
Yes, but it is a danger to the public, and it is out. So it needs to be captured, and she'll take out these collars and be like, yeah, and these kinky collars need to go on it.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
mess around with that, but if as long as it stops moving, I might be able to do it.
Yeah, you can hurt it, you just can't kill it.
Slade cracks his knuckles. Alright, we'll see.
We're sitting in the Ursula section. So whenever Samara comes by, we can catch her up.
Yeah. Speaking of that, do we even know where this thing is?
The coordinates of where it was, where the truck it was on overturned and it escaped. So no, we don't know where it is, but we know that it got off there.
Did they say why the truck was overturned?
No, they said for some reason, which either means it was stolen or it managed to get the truck to knock over. Unclear why it wasn't traveling with these collars to begin with, so. I'm not a huge fan that this rando knows my goddamn address, actually, now that I think about it. That sucks.
He'll remember that, I'm sure. This line, he'll have known you said it.
He'll know that I said I hate that this rando knows my address.
But I suppose we should grab Samara and get going over there.
Yeah, whenever her shift is over. Don't want to get her fired. I wanted to follow up with it again, but I don't know if that makes sense. I don't want to get her fired again. I'm assuming we got her fired from a job.
Yeah, I suppose this place is pretty nice to meet up in.
I really like their pancakes. So I guess is Samara. How's Samara doing?
I mean, it's work.
Yeah, make sure you bring your weapon this time, or did you take my advice and keep it at work?
I think Samara did start keeping her weapon with her at work.
Yes!
Just after last time, it just made more sense.
How?
So I feel like, Samara just, stashes it, like, within, like, the supply closet, like, weapon side down, so it kind of just, like, she buries it in the bag, so it just kind of looks like,
Guys, it's a broom.
yeah, it, like, just looks like a broom.
I assume whenever Samara has like a new employee, she'll be like, "Oh yeah, and don't use that broom. It's not really broken, but they don't want to get rid of it. Just don't touch it."
Yeah, more like, that's the bad broom, so
Yeah.
use the good broom. We keep it in case something happens, but like, unless there's an emergency, don't ever use the bad broom, because it's really bad.
Okay. Anything else that any of you want to do?
I don't think so. Oh, I believe Samara needs to run or roll Destiny's Plaything still.
She sure does. If she would like to.
I don't think it's actually an option.
I mean, are we in a position to research?
Oh my god, you'll never get anything out of that apparently.
Okay. Yeah, you are totally in a position to do research.
I was thinking we'd go to the scene and then like investigate there for researching, but we could also go like look up chimeras. That would be a good idea.
I feel like Slade probably already has a bunch of books in his trunk about chimeras and various.
He probably doesn't even need a book. He's probably studied this extensively.
Yeah, well, by now it's in his brain, but he still has the physical copies. Do you want to roll investigate investigate a mystery?
Yeah, I do. I'm just I'm unclear on how much we know. Like, we already know where to go, it sounds like.
Well, you know where it last was. You don't know where it is currently.
Yeah, but we could like learn like more about it, what it can do and stuff. I think those are options as well. Or just, anything dangerous about it.
And this is purely like a bounty. Like, there's no threat to the populace. Like, it's not acting. It's just kind of loose.
I mean,
or...
it's loose in the populace. I guess that would be a threat.
Yeah, it's a big old lion. Even if it were just a lion without the like goat snake aspect, I would say it's a threat to the public. But the addition of the fact that it's like a magical lion goat snake, I think it is a danger to the public.
All right.
I was gonna say any one of these on their own, but I realized that the goat doesn't really work as a threat on its own. But it's very good. I wish it
It
was.
could be a very angry goat.
Oh yeah, you didn't even add your +1 for your prey,
Oh crap! You're right.
but it doesn't matter. You succeeded,
Yeah.
so you get test 2.
All right. Where did it go?
So is this sort of your research you're doing, or is this? I thought you were doing like.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I get you would probably get the general sense of where it might go. Like, generally speaking.
Yeah, like where it would instinctively run off to or something.
Where it would I could tell you that if you want to use your question for that. Do you want to stick with where did it go, or?
Sure.
Are you sure?
I am sure because there's not. I have 2, and there's not many options.
Okay. So. So from what you know of Chimera is that they sort of just like to. They're one of those like terrorize the countryside sort of creatures. They like to go after livestock, particularly cattle, that kind of thing. They like to rampage around.
And actually, that's probably. I think that's all I'll ask for now.
Okay.
When did this escape happen again?
Forget Jim. Did he mention that?
I don't think I did in the conversation, but he probably would have, told you. Let's say it happened last night.
Happened last night. So it's been wandering around for. I got the text at around midnight. That this guy was gonna be my client, so I'm assuming shortly before that. I'm hoping the previous lawyer didn't die because of this case. That would suck. But I'm not holding it out of the realm of possibilities. In fact, it's probably a strong possibility.
That sounds like
We
something
should-
you can look into when you get back to the office.
Yeah, for sure.
We should go to where this thing escaped. See if it left behind any clues.
Okay.
Or if even the truck's still there, that'd be nice.
Do it.
I mean, we can say the truck is still there if you want. It would be cordoned off. But, I mean, if it happened last night, they probably would have cleared that out. So, it's probably not there, actually. But you can see where it was. By, like, shrapnel. Broken glass and things.
Okay, so looking at it, I guess we should be looking for like not fingerprints, Jesus. Footprints even. Something that makes more sense than fingerprints.
Tracks.
Yeah, even better than footprints, which still doesn't make sense. Perfect. Killing it right now. I want JD to have been saying this all in character. Oh, we should be looking for fingerprints. No, wait, footprints. No, wait, tracks. Somebody else, please.
Sure, Vex will take a look around. Let's. Oh yeah, there is actually something he wants to look for. He wants to try to figure out the cause of the escape, if there is one. So I'm gonna investigate. Ooh, exactly 1. I want to ask what is being concealed here.
I don't know how to answer that really. I don't know if there is anything necessarily being concealed. They've sort of, cleaned up the scene of the accident as best they can.
Can
You
I
need to ask what happened here?
No, I wanted to ask what's being concealed. I just wanted to know if it escaped on its own or if it had help.
Ah, okay.
That's the sort of being concealed.
I don't think you get any sense of like any magical sort of essence or anything that seems like maybe someone had a helping hand in that way for it to escape. I think from like the debris and the area, it looks like it could have just been a straight accident.
Okay. Well, to everyone, it looks like it managed to get out on its own, or through luck.
Lucky cat. Like, looking around the area, are there any obvious, like, places where, because knowing that it wants to go after, like, cattle and shit, are there any obvious places it would go to?
Uh,
Go ahead.
I also asked if this is the winged variety of chimera. There's like millions of types of chimeras. So.
Huh.
I assume we could have clarified that with the person that was talking about it.
Yeah, he didn't mention.
That might be... Winged might be very close to Manticore. Dangerously close.
Yeah, he didn't mention any wings. And I think the classical depictions don't have wings, so...
D&D ones do that.
So what, you're saying that if it does have wings, like Slade, it would be too close to a Manticore?
Yeah, I mean, just from a narrative standpoint.
Mm.
Then how do you differentiate?
Well, the 3 heads, I guess.
Well, I mean, if it has wings, I mean, what's the real difference?
I believe a Manticore
Actually-
heads? Or is a chimera
I think
has
Manticores have multiple heads.
chimeras have
Do they?
multiple heads.
Yeah, but Manticores do not.
They have one.
Okay. Well, I guess it's up to you. It's winged or not.
I don't think
He
it's
didn't-
winged. He didn't mention any wings. He just said.
Oh, that's good. That means it's easier to track.
So I imagine Slade is looking for tracks and things. Did you want to use?
Oh, yeah.
Your second.
Yeah,
earlier for the same question. Or did it go-
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. So I think you're able to follow some tracks and find a direction that it took off in. Luckily, this is a more sort of rural area, and it's actually pretty close to the farm that you've been to before. The Kessel Farm, is it? Yeah,
Mhm.
the Kessel Farm. And what is Lilith doing in Samara?
I want to use magic so that we could observe how it escaped
Okay.
or what happened, like a brief glimpse of it.
Okay. This is, you've described this before as like you're kind of sitting and meditating and you see the images in your mind, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So roll to use magic. So what is the, I think you get a glitch? What's the glitch?
Let's say the effect is weakened.
Okay.
Or I have another option, you might like it.
Which is?
The magic draws immediate unwelcome attention.
I feel like it's up to you.
Let's do unwelcome attention.
Okay. I think you sit down to get this glimpse, and
Mm-hmm.
I think what you see is sort of like a truck driver that is nodding off at the wheel
Mm-hmm.
and then swerves like and overcorrects and sort of tips the truck over, and but before that you see sort of a chimera that was chained up, but it's able to, like, as it's sort of rattling around, it breaks free and takes off running.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you get that vision, I think a cop car stops where you all have parked and are standing around.
Mm-hmm.
And takes a step out and asks, "What are y'all doing here?"
Before we
JD.
interact with him, what direction did the chimera walk off? Or run off?
The same direction that Slade found the tracks for.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
And I think you get a cinematic sort of roar, like as it leaves the truck and runs off in that direction.
It's a roar that blends into the sound of the engine of the cop car falling over.
Well, this is all Lilith's mind.
Mind.
Yeah.
I like the idea that she doesn't hear the cop car because of the roar.
Yeah.
Me too.
But so
Okay.
before we resolve the cop thing, what were you doing? Anything, Samara?
So I'm gonna roll for trust your gut.
Okay.
So on a 7 to 9, the keeper will tell you a general direction to go. Take +1 forward as you explore that.
Same. I think it's the same. Like even before Slade confirmed with the tracks, you had a feeling of, oh, we need to go south or whatever direction. Like you had that gut feeling of we need to go this way, and then like, you know, as everyone else was sort of doing their own thing, it got confirmed by, you know, Slade looking for tracks.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's resolve the cop thing. So yeah, so he parked the car, got out, and was like, "What are y'all doing here?"
JD is gonna try to step forward to answer the questions.
Okay.
Just say, yeah, we're investigating. I'm a lawyer. My client had mentioned losing some inventory from a truck, and we're just trying to see, you know, what happened with that crash.
Wow, you didn't even need to lie for that.
I think he just gives you kind of a weird look, like, why would a lawyer be doing any of what you just said, even though you're not lying? But so it's like, y'all are blocking traffic, you need to leave.
Sorry about that. Yep, let's get going. Is there any? Sure, let's get going. Because the other team members have figured out where we're going next, right? They've mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, 3 of us have figured out which way to go.
Yeah, so sure.
We're very
sorry.
sure that it's in that direction.
Yeah, so sure. My apologies. We'll be going. Is there a better time to be at this to you know, look at what happened, or I guess I'll call the station maybe later if needed to set up a.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh, right, JD will get in the car.
Okay, so he is sort of just standing outside his car until he sees all of you. Like, he seems to be watching for you to leave.
Yeah, Vex will get into the car in its official spot.
Yeah, just a random cat walks by.
Pay no mind to the cat.
Totally normal.
So how'd you get here? Come in! Oh, don't run away!
Okay, does everyone get in the car?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Alright, so I think what you're gonna have to do is probably take you're gonna have to go the opposite way of the way you were driving, so you'll have to find another place to sort of do a UE, or maybe you just want to get off on this road and sort of head in the general direction that you saw the tracks heading.
Yeah, take a jug handle or whatever.
Is that what that's called?
Kind of. Not at all.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
What
I've never
the-
heard that term.
More of when you like go from going straight and then you go to make a left by staying straight by like going on the right and then it like circles over. So it's not a U-turn. And it's the incorrect term. So now we all learned something.
Okay. Yeah, I'm learning all sorts of things from you today.
Did you know that it's possible to hire bunnies for a party? You can throw a bunny party that are retired show bunnies. Just on the topic of learning new things, it's irrelevant to D&D or Monster of the Week. My friend was just posting pictures of this, just a bunch of fucking rabbits, and I needed to let people know.
That's awesome. Oh,
I guess we'll find a way to go north and then somehow track this chimera.
Yeah, I think with Samara's trust your gut, it's enough to sort of get you in a good direction. So you all think you're headed in the general direction. You can, of course, get out periodically if you need. But yeah. I was thinking we could take our break early, because I have to use the restroom.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So come back at 9:30?
Yep.
Alright. See y'all then.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, looks like everyone's back.
Yep.
Right. Okay, so I think you all were tracking or not necessarily tracking, but following the general direction of where you believe it ran off to. And I think you do wind up sort of back in the area of where the Kessel farm was. But as you're passing through, like, there's a couple of sort of dairy farms in the area. You just see that, like, the one where Kessel Farms used to be. It looks like it's been sold off. Like, you don't see any cows in the pasture, and it has like a boarded up sign. Indicating that the property has been bought by Nurgle Industries. So you see sort of like a sign with this logo on it.
Wait, this is a dairy farm with their logo on it?
Yeah, so it looks like this property has been bought, and it's not currently occupied by cattle or anything like that. Or people, it seems like it's just right now it's kind of vacant looking, except for
Oh, that's weird. I wonder what the heck they want with a farm. Is like the farm intact, or are they building something here?
As of right now, it is intact, but it looks like they, I think there's probably maybe some equipment. Or maybe not. It just right now it just seems sort of like a vacant place.
Okay.
But yeah, but I think probably further down the road from here is where you all might stop to sort of take a look around. So, I'm sorry, was someone saying something?
I don't think so. Just me calling Nurgle my arch nemesis.
Oh, I thought I heard a voice. Okay, guess not. Yeah, so there's fireworks going off, so I'm a little distracted by the noise that's...
Oh, now that you said that, I just realized that they're going off over here too now.
But anyway, so what would you all do? So you kind of stop down the street from this area. Like, this is sort of the area that, seemed like it was headed. The Kessel farm currently doesn't have any cattle on it, but there's another farm down the street that does.
Wait. Is this the same farm but bought by Nurgle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's even more suspicious. But we're not here to investigate them.
No.
I will look around and see if I can find this manticore. Or not manticore. God damn it. Damn it. In my head
Question.
now.
Have you been hearing me, or was I double muted?
Well, I don't know. I thought I heard a voice earlier, and then I didn't hear anything after that, so...
I've not heard anything from you.
Perfect. Okay.
I'm sorry, what have you been saying?
Oh, nothing. I was just like, oh yeah, let's look to see if anything large has moved through or anything like that. And there was no response. I was like, alright, maybe that's a bad idea. That's fine.
No, I did not hear you. And Slade, you were saying something?
I'm just telling Oris to get it right.
Oh.
Oh.
Kyber.
They need to make like some program that just whenever your mic is muted, just puts it on your screen.
Mosquito. No.
Alright, yeah, so I'm looking around. So I guess I'll roll.
Babe, there's a mosquito.
Just to clarify, are we at this farm or are we near the farm?
I think you're probably near it.
Okay, so this is not the actual location.
You're not at this actual farm, no.
Are we in the trees, or is it fieldish?
Yeah, would you want to go
So
towards...
This is mostly because I have a weakness to direct sunlight. So
I don't know where we went over that way. There's a big one.
I want to actually remember that exists this time.
Alright, so you would have had a -1 earlier?
Oh no, I have to. It only affects my powers.
Ah, okay. Yeah, so I guess it depends. Like, this is about the area that you feel like it could have come through. Would y'all want to like go to the woods? Would you want to just sort of stop off at like another farm, or what? Like it depends on where y'all would want to go.
I mean, I guess while we're driving, do we see any obvious like fences knocked over or like signs of something large just while we're driving through so that we would know to pull in there to explore more?
I guess. I guess you could probably investigate a mystery.
Or
I want to help. Some sort of investigating the same thing. Oh, nope. Can't save that.
well, I level up, so
That's good. What are you taking?
I have to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't think you see anything in particular that would tell you specifically where it would be. Other than, like, following Samara's gut and general direction that, Jeremy attracted to and where Lilith saw it heading out.
Alright, I'll try to figure out where it went, I guess.
So, have y'all parked somewhere?
I mean, who was driving?
Probably Slade, right?
Yeah.
Oh, is Slay the default driver?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think you officially have a car. I'm not sure about the
Does-
others.
Does he drive like a maniac?
Hmm. I wouldn't say so. What difference would it make, I guess, if he did?
Oh, I'm just curious, RP wise, because
Oh,
I remember Jeremy drove like a maniac.
Did he?
that's because he always needed to get where he was going. It was there was a sense of urgency. Anyway, well now I know that Slade's default driver, so that will change how often I'm involved in the driving sequences. So anyway, we would park. I mean, where did the tracks? Which part of the farm did the tracks?
You weren't following tracks at this point.
Oh, we just kind of knew they went to the farm.
This is the general direction that the tracks were heading.
Okay. And Slade would park the same spot he parked last time.
At this vacant farm.
At the vacant farm? Is that what you said?
Yeah, well, it doesn't really, so this could be a different farm, that's fine, but like, last time you went to the Kessel farm, and that property has since been sold to Nurgle Industries.
Okay, but the farm hasn't changed, right? So,
No.
so he's gonna park at the same spot he did last time, unless there's like a guard station or something that might change it. I don't know what's different.
They might have it sort of like the driveway sort of gated off. Probably.
Well, we'll just start in the front, where as close as we can get to the entrance from last time. I'm not sure that Slade would know enough to look, to start looking for some other entrance if the main one is like blocked down the road.
Okay.
It also depends like what everyone else wants to do.
I'm cool with that.
JD might have the final say.
Well, this is like the vicinity where we thought it went, so we might as well just go look around some more.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I'm also getting a little distracted by the incredibly loud fireworks.
Yeah.
Why are they so loud? They've been setting them off since before it was dark outside, which makes no fucking sense to me. Sorry, that is to say, I missed the question that was up to me.
Well, it seemed like
It-
they wanted to check out the Kessel farm, which is vacant. There are other farms in the area. There's woods in the area.
I mean, breaking into a place we want to go into sounds like a great idea. We should break in, check to see if the Manticore Chimera is there. God damn it!
Yeah, I think JD would say let's not break into places, but is there a reason you think it's the Kessel farm? There's no cows there. I don't know why the Chimera would want to be there.
I mean, it's Kessel. I don't trust them regardless. I'd rather just go see what they're up to.
I mean, you mean Nargle or whatever?
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I got Kessel in my head. Yeah, Nurgle.
Feels like a separate issue that we can explore later, unless you think they would have taken the Chimera, but if you want to do that, I might go ask around and see if any of the neighbors are aware of any like cows going missing. Maybe say there's been a report of like some sort of a wild animal.
Oh yeah, I want to go check out the farm. It's probably not related to the Chimera.
Okay, so Vex is checking out the farm.
Oh, well, Vex does that. JD's gonna just ask the neighbors like if they've heard any loud noises or any missing cows.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Do you mind if I roll investigate for that?
Yeah, sure. Samara?
DM?
Yep. Oh. Was I muted?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Okay, I don't know if the last thing I said that was heard. But, yeah, so, Vex, you can go check out the farm. Who else is going where? It was just over here, babe.
I found nothing. It's just a normal building. Can't quite see into the windows. It's too hard. I'm gonna go back.
Slade's gonna look for the tracks if there's any.
Okay.
See if to confirm whether they actually went to the into this farm.
Okay. So Slade's looking around for tracks. JD is going to go talk to some of the neighbors there.
I'll go with JD.
Okay, Samara's going with JD. I don't know that you're in a bad situation right now necessarily, Lilith.
Oh, I was just gonna say, was there anything we haven't noticed?
No, nothing in particular.
Okay. Then I'll follow JD and Samara.
Alright. So Vex is checking out the former Kessel farm. Lilith, JD, and Samara are going to talk to some neighbors.
Yeah. After I give up on this, I'll go find Slade and go with him, I guess.
Okay. So, and then Slade is looking for tracks. So why don't... I guess Slade roll investigate a mystery, and then also the trio there. Someone can roll investigate a mystery. So Slade got a 12. Alright, Lilith. You get one question from investigate a mystery.
Okay. What is being concealed here?
Might I suggest, where did it go?
I will take it. Where did it go?
I don't necessarily know that either of those questions would be able to be answered by like talking to some of the farmers. I think what happened here would probably be better.
Okay, what happened here?
Only because I don't think they would but they do report that they have had several cattle that's been attacked by some kind of wild animal.
Okay.
So you know that it's been through this area for sure.
Can we discern from, like, if they're like, oh, the animals were in the field 3, or whatever farmers do to number the fields,
Yeah.
or however fields are kept track of, to, like, triangulate where it might be?
Yeah, they could probably point you out to whichever one it would have been. That they found the dead cows, sure. Which would probably be ones that would be closer. So it'd be like. So if it was headed south, so it would probably be like their northmost pasture, right? Maybe it
Okay.
kept. So that's where where the dead cattle were found. Right, so Slade has 12, so you get to ask 2, hold 2.
No, wait. No, hold 1. Oh, wait, no, I rolled. Oh, sorry, I thought I rolled an 8. Our rolls happened at the same time.
Yeah, you rolled a 12.
Wow. Okay, cool. Where did it go?
So I think you are able just to from where you were parked, you don't see anything at first, but then Vex joins you after, I don't know, maybe 10-15 minutes. And like right before he shows back up, like you see like maybe some blood or something, and then you're able to find some tracks, and it looks like it's still heading in a mostly like southward direction. It's weird, but headed south still.
So south, and then, so what direction is that compared to? Like, does that go into the farm? Or does it go away from the farm?
I feel like it's headed more like it's from the tracks you see it's gone through sort of the farm, and you see like larger. Oh, you know what? You might even see carcasses, because I don't know if they would have had time to even get rid of the sort of animal attack that happened. So, sort of following that, I think it's like kind of left the area and it's headed south into the forest.
Okay. So based on that info, Slade would call whoever's within earshot back.
Probably just text them. Probably pretty far away.
Too far away that he can't see him.
Well,
Yeah, because they're farms. They're pretty spread out.
Okay.
yeah, they're at the like house part, and you're kind of like in the pastures. Sort of taking a look.
We have phones. We must abuse them.
Okay. So then, yeah, you would Well, he would call someone. That's his first instinct. He's not up on the texting scene. He would, who has a phone? Everyone but Vex, probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, conveniently, Vex is already with you.
Oh, he is? Okay. Well, actually, okay, so, I mean, Slade would tell, I know this is gonna seem silly, but Slade's gonna tell Vex to tell Lilith that, the tracks lead away from the farm. The thought of, like, pulling out his phone would not occur to him with Vex there.
Okay.
Roll 20, please. I'm not sure what the range on telepathy is.
Well, we're connected because you're my familiar, so I don't think it would matter.
No, I don't think we have a telepathic link, actually.
Oh.
That's lame.
I think we should have one. Most familiars do.
You know what? Sure, let's have one, because I did pick up telepathy, so
Yeah.
I can just be part of it.
Just roll telepathy
Alright.
then.
Oh yeah, I can roll it. I believe telepathy is weird and can roll multiple things, so I'll just use magic. I don't know why, but it keeps breaking my character sheet.
What the-
Uh-oh.
I have to reroll. I just have to reload roll 20 to fix it, but wow, that was a very low roll for Vex and use magic.
Oh, is that like a spooky move or something?
Yes.
Okay.
It allows me to use my mind to investigate or communicate
Okay.
by reading thoughts and stuff, but... Oh wait, you know, I can just post it.
Okay. So, I guess choose like a glitch. That doesn't even really make sense though. I think
mean,
because
are there
you're so
any-
far away that Lilith, when you get Vex's message, it just sort of sounds almost staticky, like whatever the
Mm-hmm.
mental equivalent of.
Okay. Can I make out any type of words, though?
Yeah, I think you can. Well, what does Vex say?
Catman found cat track.
Yeah, I think you.
I didn't even understand. Wait a minute.
Is that like you're trying to save money on a collect call or something?
He's paying per
Okay.
letter.
Okay. That definitely wasn't like, we ought a baby, it's a boy.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking of. Nailed it.
So I'm just gonna take that as we need to regroup with Slade and Vex because I didn't understand that. And I'll try to go in their general direction with the rest of the team.
Yeah, I'll follow along. Wait, can we call? Is Slade's phone dead again?
No.
No. He just doesn't want to use it. So he says he used this like a cat instead.
JD, give him a call.
Yeah, JD calls Slade. Ring ring. Ring ring.
Slade. Thompson. Hey. Hi.
Hey, it's JD. Why is Vex psychically talking to Lilith? What happened?
Oh, I told him to tell Lilith the tracks lead away from the farm. Sorry, I didn't realize I had my phone on me. Hey, by the way, the tracks lead away from the farm.
Hey, great. We'll meet up at the car and let's follow the tracks. Follow those tracks, unless we have to walk it, in which case we will not meet up at the car.
Yeah. Come back to the car, and if Samara's with you, let her know.
Yeah.
Thanks, JD.
No problem. See you in a minute. JD hangs up. Okay, guys. They found tracks leading away from the farm. I guess Catman, Vex, I don't know what happened. Let's go! Samara, we're going!
Okay.
Miracles of technology.
I thought my message was pretty clear. He found track.
Mm-mm.
Because, I mean, Catman could mean you. Right? Cat tracks could mean your own tracks.
Calling yourself a man?
You never know with Vex.
I mean, like, you said it really quick. It could have sounded like Carterax.
Catman Cataracts.
All I heard was cat.
Hey, that makes sense because it was a badly transmitted message. So
That's all I can make out.
That's
you just get the word in your head, cat.
cat.
Love the idea. I love that. Just standing there, just hear Vex's voice. Cat! And you're like, no, I have a question. This is of, I believe, critical importance. Can Lilith stop these transmissions? Or does Vex just get to send her messages all day, every day?
I'm sure I
Well-
can ignore.
I'm imagining now Vex in like true cat form around lunchtime is like food, but like psychically. So wherever the fuck Lilith is, you just hear Vex going, feed me, feed me, feed me.
Well, she's safe from that because Vex doesn't eat food.
That's true.
Okay, then Vex
But
saying,
I suppose since we've established the link that this goes both ways, so
Yeah.
Lilith can also annoy Vex.
We can
okay,
play-
it was important to... Sorry, what?
I said we
But no,
can play mind games.
But no, you cannot turn it off.
And is it only words, or is it also images?
It's thoughts, I think. So I
Yeah.
guess words. It's
But
read
thoughts have-
exactly its words, but
It says input words in their mind.
Okay.
I feel like it's words. Maybe if you like concentrate really hard on a particular image, you could send that, but I feel like
Yeah. Maybe it depends on the
yeah, I'd take words because you wouldn't want it to bridge communication gaps for just one like power.
mhm.
okay. You all meet back at the car. I think where Slade, where you saw the tracks going to, it didn't really. There wasn't really like a road that it was headed towards from what you could see. it was mostly wooded, you could always try and drive around the wooded area to see if it, if you can get back to where the Chimera might have went, but at least in the immediate area, it's not drivable to track.
Oh, I figured we were gonna be walking through the forest anyways. Or fields or wherever it is.
Sounds like we're walking.
Okay, so woods.
JD double checks that she has the collars and the whatever, the little device, the come get me device.
Do you have like a bag you're carrying all that in, or?
Yeah, probably like an oversized purse that was popular for like 10 minutes.
Yeah. So I think when you go to check all that, the collars are still there, but the device seems to be missing.
Hey guys, did you see a little device that had a button on it? And she looks at Vex.
It wasn't me.
Blade.
Who's it? What's it?
It looked like it was a thing with a button on it.
Oh, my cell phone? Yeah, it's got many buttons.
I think the answer is no there.
Yeah. Lilith, Samara, have you seen it? It looks, I think you described it as a LoJack, but I don't know what the fuck that is. So, it looks like a LoJack question mark with a button.
Yeah. It.
Can we act under pressure to look for it?
Yes.
Okay.
Or would it be acting under pressure?
Oh. No.
Well, it's definitely not them.
Oh my god, you guys.
I guess that question doesn't need to be answered.
Right.
Yeah, so I think given that you don't fully know what she's talking about or what it looks like, you are unable to find it. Okay. Let's see what failures, man. Let's see. Trying to think what could go wrong in looking for this thing.
I mean, the monster could attack it. That's always an option.
True.
I don't know if it.
Oh, shoot, I needed that for the monster fight. Here's the monster.
I feel like as you're looking around in the car and things, I think maybe just the both of you kind of like, well, it would make sense if you both got like a nick or something like that.
They used to slam each other's heads into each other, like super fucking hard.
Yeah, thank you. You both go to look at something, or at the same time, and you both hit bonk heads. So I think that'll just be like a -1 forward, as like the pain is kind of distracting for both Lilith and Samara there.
One of them hit their tooth against the other one's forehead. The one's tooth hurts.
Oh, jeez.
Ouch. Alright. But yeah, so you kind of make your way. Or JD, what do you do as you're unable to find this thing?
I would probably try to contact the purveyor.
Okay.
Like, is it? I mean, I guess I didn't roll, but I don't know if it looks like. Is it obvious if there was a reason for it to have gone missing? Like, is there a hole in my bag?
Yeah, there could be a hole in your bag.
Oh, okay. So then maybe.
Oh man, you've been all over the place.
Yeah, I mean, I would probably retrace my steps to look for it, and if that fails, then I would.
When did you double check that you had all the things? When you got to this wooded area, or was it back at the car?
Yeah, before leaving the car.
Okay. Yeah, so you take a good look around the car and you do not see it. And I feel like that's how Lilith and Samara bonked their heads. Like maybe they both went to go look under the seat at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I would probably like retrace my steps just a little bit to the field or whatever I was in.
Okay. Alright, so you're searching for it. I don't know what. I guess roll act under pressure to see.
I mean, you can investigate it too.
True. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna look at a book from the expert real quick. Save a move called preparedness.
I have that move in my other game. I use it for weird science whenever I need a weird material. It works out pretty great.
I feel like I think what might have happened, JD, is that you might have dropped it back at Lucky's, is what you think happened.
Oh man, all the way at Lucky's. Oh jeez.
How far away is that?
I can't remember how far you said, or how far I said that you guys had driven. From where you are right now, it's probably like a 40-minute drive, perhaps?
Yeah, like we're in the city and this is the country.
Yeah, it's probably like a 40-minute drive.
Yeah, we don't have time to go back and look for your button as much as I want to press it.
Yeah, but how will the agents know to come get it if we don't have it?
Well, we could capture it here and then go get it. And once it's restrained. Right now we've got a trail and we don't want it to go cold.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Samara, could you call Lucky's and see if they have it,
It's gonna, let's say it looks like a car dongle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, sure. So I guess Samara calls and asks if they have anything that looks like a car dongle.
It's at the Ursula table.
You mean Doc Ock and no, you're right, Ursula and Spider-Man table. Yeah, I think you get a hold of Bert and he finds it for you. He says, "Yeah, I got it right here. Do you want me to put it in the lost and found?"
I'm gonna yeah.
No,
Yeah.
hold on to it. Don't put it in the lost and found.
Wait, no. Hold on to it for me.
Don't press it.
Alright. Alrighty. When are you coming back for this?
Samara is gonna cover the mic on her phone and look around like, are we going now to get it?
I think they wanted to investigate the trail. Maybe later tonight.
Yeah, so hang on to it. I might come by before the end of your shift and get it, and if I don't, then just put it in my locker in the break room.
Alrighty. I can do that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Bert.
No problem.
Bert, the real MVP.
I think you for like the camera, like, you know, as you're going back and forth, like I think you see Bert wink, but obviously you can't hear a wink, and then he hangs up. It's like, no problem, and then he winks, and then he hangs up the phone.
Then he slaps
Okay.
his forehead.
Okay. Alright, so you're back hot on the trail. So Slade, with your 12 earlier, did you ask me 1 or 2?
I asked you one.
Yeah, he only asked one.
Yeah.
Oh. If that's a hint that I should ask where to go again, then I'm happy to do that.
Up to you. I was just confirming whether, because I didn't think we'd resolved fully your investigative mystery, so.
I think we're on a trail. We don't need to ask it again.
Yeah. Like,
I would like to know what
Okay.
it does. If you're taking suggestions, Vex could ask. So what exactly do chimeras do?
Yeah, there's no other questions to ask really. So yeah, what can it do?
what can it do? Okay. So it, you know, it has 3 heads. So it's pretty much what those 3 animals can do. So it, you know, like the lion, it has lion claws and a lion head. So like it's you know, that part of its body is just as ferocious. The goat head is like, it has like a significant set of like horns to ram, right? So it'll like do like blunt trauma type sort of damage, like where you see those like mountain goats like hitting each other real hard kind of thing. The snake head, you would know, Slade, is venomous.
Probably should have asked that before we were in the middle of a forest. Do you have any anti-venom in your car?
No, I don't think Slade would carry stuff like that.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't. Because cats aren't normally venomous.
Exactly.
Well, manticores are. That's your particular prey.
Oh yeah, then you might have some.
But, I mean, snake venom?
Yeah, you're right. Although manicore is technically scorpion venom, but yeah. Okay, so I think as you're walking in the forest, you hear sort of a roar in the distance. I imagine Slade's up in front. Why don't you read a bad situation? Seven, okay, so you hold one.
What's the best way in?
This way in. I think you would probably have figured out that it was probably resting, or at least for a short period. Like it came through during the night, and then probably found someplace safe to rest. So that if there is a like cave nearby or sort of a some sort of shelter, whether that be like a particularly heavy copse of trees that, you know, it can use as a den, that's probably the type of sort of general location that you should be looking for as you're headed in. So the roar that you heard wasn't too terribly close. I'm trying to think what else would be good for what's your best way in. But yeah, probably approaching quietly. At least not to alert it to your location if you want to get the drop on it, kind of thing. Because the roar could either mean that it's sort of just stretching, or it's like getting ready to leave again. Okay, so what do you do?
Alright, Slade turns back to the group. Shh. That was it. Its den
Brady
is in
turns
the
down the
trees.
volume on her phone.
Now. Okay.
Oh,
I thought of
go,
it.
Let's
Sorry,
go
go ahead.
get it.
Vex, you go scout.
Okay, Vex goes and scouts.
Um,
I'm the rogue.
roll me and act under pressure to sort of scout ahead
Oh hell yeah!
without being seen or heard.
Oh, actually, I'm okay at this.
Worst outcome, hard choice, or price to pay. Okay, so you're able to find where it is. It seems to be like resting, but not sleeping necessarily. And so for your choice, I'm going to say that you can turn around to run back to where the rest of the group is, but it's going to hear you and likely pursue. Or you can I feel like maybe you, as you're sort of crawling up to where you were trying to get a look on it, your like paw gets stuck on something, like a fallen log that has like a little crevice or something, and you can't quite pull yourself free without making too much noise.
I mean, I guess I'll get stuck.
Okay.
No, I should remind you I can teleport.
True.
So I'm not sure how much of a punishment that will be.
Alright, so then another choice. Okay. Then you're gonna get stuck before you actually get eyes on it, but like you can kind of hear it.
Okay, so then it'll notice me if I go and actually figure out where it is.
Yeah.
You know what? Vex is pretty fearless. He's gonna go and figure it out anyway. So he's gonna alert this thing that who's pressing.
Okay. Alright. So
You can.
you know exactly where it is, but it's also aware of where you are.
I can telepathically tell Lilith that I found it. And also, it might be angry.
Roll use magic.
How many words are you gonna use?
That's it. That's the whole message. I found it, and it might be angry. If I need to give a direction, I will, but I don't know what direction I went. So.
I think you went probably fairly straightforward. Okay, so Lilith, you get, well, actually, Vex, roll use magic to see how well the message is received.
Where the hell is? You know, I'll just do weird +1. Eight is my magic number today.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I think again, you kind of get like, maybe like a faint message of, I found it. It might be angry.
Okay. So I inform the group. And then I suggest that we cautiously go towards Vex.
I'm gonna hand out the collars to people just so the people who are most likely to be close to it, like Samara and Slade, have at least one each. I don't know who the third. Because Lilith, you end up staying farther away, right?
Sometimes, but I might get closer.
Vex in the distance. No, don't do that.
I'll give one to Lilith. I'll give them to Samara, Slade, and Lilith, and just remind them, like, and try, like, don't kill it. If we need to retreat, we can retreat. I mean, obviously, if you're gonna die, then we should probably kill it, but don't, please. Please, I will get fired. Or worse, I'm not actually sure.
What if I just kill the cat part of it?
I knew he was gonna ask that.
I think that's part of, like, don't kill. Don't, please. You can hurt it, like, you can make it suffer. I don't know how killing one of the head works, but I think they would prefer not to.
Is that JD saying that, or are you asking?
That's JD saying that.
Alright,
didn't
I
ask
guess
if
I
you
can
could-
make an exception.
Thank
It's no
you.
manticore anyway. Alright, with that he takes the collar.
JD's gonna do something really stupid. It's not that stupid, but I want to load up on my my phone a video or a soundbite of a lion roaring. Maybe confuse it. If we need a distraction, just ready that. Cue that up.
Okay. You pull up a lion roar just in case.
Just in case I need a lion roaring to confuse the lion.
Alright. So, are you all making your way, like, stealthily? Or are you just
Yes.
sort of like...
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone who's stealthing it up, if you could roll act under pressure.
Oh.
Yo.
Well, I leveled up.
Man, we're really bad at acting under pressure today. There we go, Samara, you've saved the first successful roll.
I succeeded, just barely.
Barely, like Vex succeeded. That's okay. I only roll 8s today, so I can't fail.
You failed once.
And
Yes, and that experience was delicious.
Yeah, so
Oh.
facts though, the Chimera sees you. And it's like getting up. What do you do?
Oh yeah, that was happening. I'm gonna stare it down, but if it charges me, I'm gonna teleport back to Lilith.
Yeah, like it's
Yeah.
you can tell it's getting ready to like pounce.
I want to wait until it's actually charging. Just to, add the extra insult.
Okay. So it starts running towards you.
Yes, and then I'll teleport away.
Okay. Alright, so
I appear next to Lilith.
I think actually, as you do that, don't actually teleport too far away, because Wolf and the gang had been making their way towards you as that was happening.
Oh yeah, I figured that might happen, but I wanted to antagonize it anyway.
I think as you do, it comes upon Lilith and Slade. And let's see, I think it's gonna I think the Ramhead will headbutt Lilith for, let's see, where's my sheet? Actually, yeah, for 3 harm.
My,
Wow.
Oh,
that's a
jeez.
lot.
I'm gonna bury the shit out of that.
And then,
Goodness.
let's see, and then it's gonna it's gonna claw at Slade for 2.
I reduced that by 1
Blade has armor.
for Lilith, now it's Slade.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
How much armor does Slade have?
Oh, wait, can I also try to protect Lilith from the remaining damage? Using myself.
Roll to protect someone.
I am next to her, and I will probably fail this and take extra damage, but we'll find out.
I also have divine armor.
God damn it!
I've 5 experience, don't mind me.
What happens on a miss?
I can't just stand by and let Lilith take damage. I believe I take the damage as well.
Okay. So, Lilith, you have armor, so yours is also...
Yeah, it's 1 armor holy.
Okay, so you only take 1.
Oh, okay.
Because Beck's barricaded. I feel like he, tried to jump,
Yeah, I noticed the barrier wasn't going to cut it, so I tried to get closer to prevent more of it, and then it just
yeah.
backfired.
And I think as you go to do that, you weren't quite able to, get in between yourself and Lilith, but the snakehead rears its head and bites you.
Oh, goodness.
And you feel this venom coursing through you, so it does 2 harm, armor defeating, and you are poisoned.
Oh.
So you feel kind of
I like-
woozy. Sorry, love.
Oh, I'm gonna use magic because I see that I can neutralize poison with it.
Okay.
Oh, that's nice.
But Keeper, I do have a question. I do have a divine move.
Mhm.
Would that also qualify to do it? Lay on hands?
I don't know if lay on hands has. I think it's strictly healing and.
Yeah. Then I'll do the magic. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Samara, what are you
Oh,
doing?
wow. Well, that's with the additional +1 because you have Vex feeding you magic bonuses.
Oh,
That's a 14.
Nice.
perfect.
So what's Samara doing?
So, am I out of sight since I passed that stealth roll?
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get the drop on it.
Okay.
Would you call that drop a +1 forward?
No.
And we're trying not to kill it, right? Okay.
I mean, you do have
I'm-
one of the crown
and-
thingies, the collar thingies.
Yeah, so you could try to get it around the guy.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and like jump on it from behind and hook the collar around it.
Go for the snake head.
In case it disables it.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Okay. You're going for the snake head?
Yes.
Okay. Roll to act under pressure.
Yay!
Nice. So the thing about the collar is it doesn't have a clasp or anything, but you notice that like as you sort of you said you jumped on its back, right?
Mhm.
And then reach out to put this thing around the snake head. It enlarges on its own, like magically, and then once you get over the head, it shrinks back to fit the head of the snake there. And it,
Okay.
I don't know if like falling off is the right term, but it seems like that's what has happened.
Okay.
And I think as you do that, you hear like a roar from the lion head part. JD?
I'm trying to think of what I even can do other than hit play on my phone and kind of throw it to the side to try to like get its attention, but not near Slade and Lilith or me. So like try to make it like turn around or whatever, so it's not gonna bite them.
Okay, so I would say that's probably help out. Your help grants them +1 to their roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger. Okay.
You probably hit play before I throw it.
Well, yeah. Or like maybe it queued up that.
It queued up the wrong thing, and you have to fuss with it to make it fit.
So I think you do this thing where you maybe there wasn't enough lead time in the video where it just automatic like it just started playing a roar instead of like there being a couple seconds of lead up or whatever. And you throw the phone, which keeps roaring, and the lion head at first it just sort of like looks at you, and it's focused on you. But you're gonna get +1 to Slade, who has just been clawed by the lion there.
JD is like fucking treating her phone like garbage. She's treating it like not candy, because it's not how candy works, but. Okay, how about maybe we don't do that? How about what is machismo?
What is machismo?
Oh, perfect.
Oh, that's cool.
One harm.
Okay.
Were it would taken 1 harm, so now you've taken 2 harm?
No, I would have taken 2 harm, but I have armor, and that roll failed.
Okay, so you take 1 harm and then 1 harm, because that assuming is arm ignoring. Or it's extra harm, so.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do take. I take the harm. Yeah, it's 2 harm. Damn it.
That's what I meant, yeah, because
Stupid. That was with the +1 too. It's the worst roll ever.
closest slave to me? Like in my vicinity.
And I really feel like that should be a tough roll, not a cool one.
Yeah.
Because you're literally toughing it out. But whatever.
I don't think he's like on top of you or anything. Like, cause he got hit by like the go head is like on the back,
Mm-hmm.
and he's being more focused on by like the lion area.
Okay.
So, but yeah, was there anything else that Slade would have wanted to do? I feel like.
Bash the thing's head in?
Oh yeah, that wasn't his action. That's just a reaction to damage.
Yeah. So,
Put the collar on.
right. Well, we'll kick some ass.
Put the collar on.
Is it that easy? I don't think it is somehow.
Samara already did it.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if Slade is stunned or anything from being. I mean, the thing clawed it. I don't know how close the head is, so I don't. How feasible is that, Keeper?
I mean, you could go for it, sure. Like, it clawed at you, so it's like, a paw's length away, I suppose. However long.
You know what? No. Slade's. That's not going to be his first thought. He's going to want to kick its ass.
Yeah,
So we're going to kick some ass.
do it. Okay, nice. What is your extra effect?
Force it where I want it,
Okay.
as in a place, in a position that the collar can be put on. I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. The lion head?
Yep. Of course. No, yeah, that's like the only head Slade sees right now.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were trying to set it up for like Lilith to get the goat head or what.
Oh no, he wants that damn lion.
Okay, so it's your weapon does 4? Correct?
Thought I wrote this down. 4, yeah, 4.
Yeah, it was you had it like dual statted for cats, right? So it does more to cats.
Right.
Okay. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah.
Vex is also going to attack it.
Okay, how does Vex do that?
He has magic, combat magic. So I'm going to try to drain it.
Oh, nice.
And just so you know, I'm hitting it with this.
2 harm magic, close, obvious, loud, life drain. Okay.
Yeah. We'll just heal that harm. Well, actually, does it do 2 damage? Because I would heal for 2 otherwise. But I do an extra effect, so I'm gonna give forward to another hunter. I guess I give forward to Lilith.
Okay, so Lilith takes +1 forward.
Okay. I actually also want to fight and actually attack the goat head.
Okay.
So I will do that. And you said +1?
What are you doing?
Oh. The big whammy.
Oh, okay.
It didn't work.
Wait, your weird isn't +1, is it? Oh, it is.
Mm,
Okay.
yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I've baited her into upgrading her weird stuff by being magic.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
What does your +1 magic do, actually, Vex?
Oh, you mean the +1 for mine is from Mana Source. Whenever I use magic, I get +1.
Whenever she uses magic?
Wait, what are you confused by? My +1 or?
No, she gets a +1 when she uses magic because of you, correct?
Yeah, but she's using kick some ass right now.
Yeah, but she's using Big Whammy, which is like a magic kick-ass.
Yeah.
If you want to flavor that as magic, she should probably take a +1 from that.
Yeah, because, well, she took the Big Whammy move, which lets her roll, like, kick-ass, but she's doing magic, and she flavors it as, like, her fist glow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Then we can call that magic.
Alright, that would put you up to a 7.
Okay.
Oh wait,
No.
I forget, it's, you take damage when you roll kick-ass, right? And, like, all 3 of you did. So yeah, I think, sorry to sort of go back a couple people here, but,
Oh, yeah, I forgot because we all kept rolling really well,
yeah,
so
'cause
I
you all
just...
kept rolling well, I forgot that, you know, kick-ass, it doesn't matter if you roll well or not. So I think for Slade, the lion's just gonna take another claw at you, which would be 2 harm. And then Vex, actually, I don't know if, how close were you to it? I don't know if you were close enough to, because you got hit by the snake.
It's a close attack, so close.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
Were you closer to the lion side or the goat? I'm guessing the goat, because you're near Lilith.
Yeah. How close is the snake to them? Wherever is closest to the snake at this point.
Right, well,
Because that's where I was attacked.
yeah, the snake's out of commission, so.
Yeah, so whichever head is closer to the snake.
Okay. I'm gonna say the goat spits at you, Vex, for,
Spitting at me.
yeah, it spit at you, because it can't quite reach you with its head to headbutt you. Almost like a llama or something. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you're just sort of like temporarily blinded because it got you right in the face. Like it, basically just enough time for you to that it takes you to like.
So that'd just be like -1 or something?
No, you're just sort of like momentarily inhibited.
Alright.
Infection. And then Lilith, with your 7, how much damage does Big Whammy do? Sorry to.
Oh, 2 harm.
2 harm? Okay. Yeah, I think the thing's gonna headbutt you again for 3.
I can't block it because I'm blind. I feel like that would require vision.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
But you did 2 harm to it.
You are unstable now, though, right? Oh, no.
Oh,
Well, if you are, tell me because I have a special ability if you are.
okay.
Yeah. How much? Your armor does how much, Lilith?
1.
So you might just be at unstable.
Okay.
Because you took 2 before and then... No, you didn't. You didn't take 2.
No.
Because Vex blocked So you're at 3, so you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. You're not so unstable. Okay.
I want to use magic to try to, I guess, freeze it, like suspended animation.
Great. Use magic.
Okay. Oh,
You are
Check
missing the
that
plus one.
oh, let me add the one.
But you're still. Yeah, that's still only a 6.
Still at it.
Yeah.
But someone could help out, maybe.
With magic? I don't.
I
I'm
guess.
going ahead and object to that.
Oh.
that too. Don't forget your plus 1 this time.
Thank you. All right. Here we go. Yay!
Okay. What's your glitch?
Let's see. The effect is for a short duration.
Okay.
So I'd like to use this time to try to put the collar on the goat head.
Yeah. I think we'll come back to that. Samara, what do you do?
Okay.
Okay. So I am going to try to tackle another one of the heads, I guess.
Okay. So I feel like what kind of happened is Lilith, you came in with these like sort of glowy fists and sort of punched and maybe grabbed the horns of the goat, and I feel like that's how you're able to keep it still. I think if you let go, it's gonna be able to move on its own again.
Oh. Well, can I have Vex take the collar from me?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
okay.
When he can see.
Oh goodness.
Alright.
JD is gonna try. JD is watching her career go down the drain, and she's like, maybe I can put the collar on.
Okay, so Samara, what you're gonna try and tackle like maybe the lion head? That seems to be
Yeah. In the hopes of like pinning it down also.
okay.
I mean, you were on its back already, weren't you?
Yeah.
Could grapple its head.
She was on its back near the butt area. I feel like she's kind of between the goat and the snake head. So she kind of have to scramble around to get to the line head, but that should be all right. I'm just trying to think. Are you trying to do it harm, or are you trying to just hold it in place?
I'm trying to hold it in place.
Okay, I think that's an act under pressure then. Okay, worse outcome or choice of price to pay. Your main objective is to hold the lion head in place, correct?
Correct.
I think if you were to, I think there's a little bit of a struggle to get the line head in place, and either it sort of bites down on your arm as you're trying to get it in like a headlock type thing, or you're able to sort of maintain it on its back and grab a hold of like the main area, but you're not, it's kind of, you're not quite able to get it to hold still, but you are sort of have kind of a grip on its head, so that it's not like, it's not able to like bite you or anything like that, but it's not quite fully under your control.
Okay. Do I take any harm?
Well, it depends on which option you take. If it bites you,
Oh.
you will take harm. But if you
Oh, I thought that was like an and, not an or. That's
No,
my
no,
bad.
no. So you can either get full control of its head, but it's going to bite you in that process. Or you can not have full control over its head, but it doesn't harm you either.
Okay. So then in that case, I will take the full control option. And if I have 2 armor, will it still do harm?
Yes.
Okay. Worth it. I'll take the harm. It's fine.
Okay. So it bites you for 4. But if you have 2 armor, so it does 2.
Okay.
Okay, Slade, what do you do?
Time to collar the cat.
Okay, roll to act under pressure.
Both Lilith and Samara are trying to hold this particular head. Doesn't matter.
Alright, so you go to take this collar thing, and it's not large enough for the cat, and there's no real clasp or anything, but as you get closer to its head, it widens enough so that you can fit it. You sort of, I imagine you sort of slam it down, and then as it gets over its neck, it tightens, not like to strangle it or anything, but to fit its neck.
Slade is totally fine if he gets strangled.
Alright. Lilith, you have the thing by the horns, and you know that you can't hold it still for too much longer. What do you do?
That's when JD said she would try to collar it.
Okay.
So is she close enough to do so?
Where did you store the collar, Lilith?
I like on the side of me, like on my hip.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so you're keeping a hold. JD, is that what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay. Roll to act under pressure.
Damn it! Can I object to that as well?
You have 2 per mystery, I believe.
Yep, this would be my last one.
Good old Snake Eye.
Let me try again.
Yay.
I make a suggestion, or do you?
Sure, you could make a suggestion.
Well, since Lilith is holding it by the horns in order to get it collared, she does need to let go. So basically, like a Indiana Jones type thing. And I guess the price to pay would be, like, it doesn't go perfectly. So, getting gored, I guess.
Okay.
If you do, I can heal you.
So I feel like the two choices would kind of be the same. You take damage as you're trying to get this collar onto the head, or you don't take any damage, but you don't quite fully complete. Like, let's say you get it stuck around its horns, and you don't quite get it fully down.
I think I'll take the harm, but that's gonna be very bad for JD.
Okay, it hits you for 3. It does a solid headbutt with its ram horns.
Fly a couple good feet
Yeah, you
into a
probably,
tree.
yeah, you probably go flying as that happens. You're just a normal human.
Yeah. Gotcha, yeah. Not worth it.
That thing had headbutted me. I was prepared to go off into the distance, but I got bit by the snake instead.
So I'll run and go help JD, like try to heal her.
Okay.
Alright. Can I do that now?
What's the chimera situation now?
Well, it seems to be almost comatose.
Oh,
Oh, what happens on a 6?
On a miss, your aura causes them extra harm.
Oh no, that's gonna make her unstable.
Yeah, Judy, you take 1 harm as you feel Lilith go to heal you, and I think maybe she still has her like big whammy activated by accident, and like it hurts for a minute, like as she you know, like she's going to sort of heal you, and then it's just like pain.
JD's gonna ask, is this supposed to hurt?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay. What's everyone else doing?
Working on not being blinded anymore.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to wipe the spit out of your eyes.
Clay's gonna go and beat up the goat.
But it's no.
With your how? With your bat?
Of course.
Okay. So your bat does 4 damage.
I'm leaning towards yes.
Okay.
Why?
Why what?
Why are you hurting the goat?
Isn't it uncollared?
No, it's
No.
collared.
What's left?
No,
Nothing.
they're all collared.
Oh, what are we doing then? We're just getting hit?
No, Lilith is failing to heal JD is what's happening. That's why she's taking damage.
I mean, what's there left to do?
I think it's done. I think it's
Okay.
Get the thing from Bert.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't do that, Slade, or do you do that?
Unless it's still a threat somehow. No.
It seems inactive.
Right. And then Slade just kind of.
We need to get one of those collars. They seem useful.
Yeah, Slade will just walk over to where the botched healing is taking place and stare and wonder.
Okay.
Slade, could you grab my phone, maybe?
Is the phone nearby?
Wait, could I protect the botched flail hand?
I don't.
It says whenever someone's taking damage.
Mm,
Well, I was just gonna say, if I noticed that the magic was not going well, I would try to recall it into myself, and that's how I would protect her. But she can take the damage if you don't think that's too much of a stretch.
I'm trying to.
A good reminder to JD that, she's out of her element, Donnie.
All right.
Okay, let me look at the play enhancement because I don't know. Or let me look at your move actually. Barrier.
Oh, it's not barrier; it's just protect someone. Because I definitely want to be able to barrier that because it's not physical.
Yeah, I don't know. Like how are you trying to protect her exactly?
By cutting off Lilith's magic temporarily.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you'd have to notice that she was.
All right. I need to at least try the hustle.
I respect the hustle. Alright, so, does anyone stay here?
Yes, I was hoping that somebody would grab my phone, I could get my coordinates, and then try to use Illuminated to contact the purveyor and tell him that the item Chimera is located.
Okay.
I realized I was playing with my mute button while I was talking. Did I cut off at all?
A little bit.
Yeah, we got the idea of that.
The mute
You
button
need a
is like
fidget spinner.
yeah, it's just turning on. It's the physical button on my headset that I was turning off and on.
Okay.
It's like playing with a power button on your PC or something. I just felt like pressing it. I was so bored.
Alright, roll illuminated.
I need to see what that. Oh,
Plus weird.
Don't fail.
Because hit use magic.
oh my god.
Okay. See, okay. On a 7 to 9, they need you to complete a task for them. Once it is done, they reveal a key fact, clue, or technique that will help you. Okay. Alright, so what do you tell the purveyor? I think he'll answer the phone. Hello?
Hi. I have the coordinates of the Chimera. The device was misplaced, so I just need to contact you to let you know. But the Chimera is collared, and here's the coordinates. Bleh.
I really need you to hit the device for my agent to find you.
How long will it stay sedated with the collars on?
It should be permanent until the collars are removed.
Okay, then we'll take some time to locate it. There was quite a battle, and by that I mean I might be dying. We'll see.
Try not to. I hate to change a lawyer again.
What happened? I was wondering.
Vex and Citizens will be like, "You're not dying. Don't be dramatic."
It hurt.
Okay. Yeah, so. Okay, so, let's see. I think he will just sort of be like, alright. Hope you accomplish the task soon. Good day.
All right.
Click.
Good.
Oh.
Okay. Samara, could you go get the device from Bert and come back here? I guess, Slade, do you mind driving her? I can't drive at the moment. I do think I see an organ. I don't know. I've never looked at an organ before.
You are unstable, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so I would say, mechanically speaking, if you don't do anything about it, like you would take another arm.
Oh yeah, you should take JD to the hospital. We can finish pressing this button. Vex looks excited to do that.
Okay, yeah. Slade, could you drive me to the hospital and then drive Samara to grab the button and then go back to the Chimera and grab the button? Lilith, do you mind staying here and guarding the Chimera?
Yes, I can do that.
I'll stay too.
I mean, you don't have to go to the hospital. You can go
Well,
visit a friend that you haven't met, JD, but the rest of the group knows about.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The magical healing option. That's even better.
You're welcome.
Quick, take JD to the magical doc. The magic's been working so well for her so far.
Yeah.
JD's like, JD here's magical doctor, and she's like,
First we blow up her phone with magic, and then now we injure her with magic.
Yeah. Don't worry, you'll be fine this time.
Okay.
Don't need to go to the hospital.
Or, I mean, I guess if the friend is closer, but
Yeah, you
Hey,
need to go
can
to
you
the
walk?
museum. The museum.
Yeah, and there's no copay.
there's no copay, and I guess I don't have to report it as like a. Hold on, let me do some mental calculations on the way there, so I can figure out like if I would get any comp from my work, or if it would just look bad on me. It'll look worse for me than if I. Okay, yeah, magic healer sounds good.
Okay. The thing is, though, I think Lilith, you would need to go
Oh,
because
okay.
because she wasn't. You were like, you know, will you be cool to me and my friends? And she wasn't there when you said
Okay.
that. So
Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Slade spent some time with it. Does that not count for anything?
I think so.
you could roll to like manipulate someone, but I think like it's not like she's gonna like.
I'll go just to be safe.
Okay.
We could just pay the copay.
Also, you do have the water on hand.
I do. Oh yes, I do. I had plans for it, but I guess I'll use it.
Okay.
So I can always get more. How do I use it? What do I press? Use magic?
I think so what's gonna happen is let's see here. Down at the bottom there. So JD, you're gonna roll plus weird.
Okay. Mm.
Perfect. The time you needed that 10. So you heal 1 and then you hold 2.
Okay.
Okay. So, what do I have to use them right now or whenever?
Yeah, it's when right if you drank the water that Lilith gave you.
Heal 1, so I'm no longer stable, and probably heal additional 2. And take a temporary +1 to
Well,
weird.
You don't automatically stabilize your wounds from going below the 4.
And stabilize my wounds then.
Okay. Your wands, because I spelled that wrong. Cool. Alright.
Yeah, I don't stabilize my wounds, only my wands.
Wands. Okay. Okay, so you only have 1 harm now and you're totally stabilized. So you're all set for that part.
That was some good water! Lilith, where the hell do you... What? How does... Okay.
I feel like it's that moment in The Water Boy when when he gives her like that magic water from like I don't know, some shaman or something, and he's like, "That's some high quality H2O," and he just does like a backflip up from like. Okay, never mind. I don't know if anyone else has seen The Water Boy, but
I've seen it. I just can't remember it. Like certain scenes.
anyway. Yeah, so you're good. You know,
It lasts until you eat a cucumber. Okay.
I feel like I imagine JD, Vex, and Lilith then would stay with the Chimera as Slade and Samara went to go grab the device.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so they make it back.
Wait, was Vex left alone with this?
With what?
No, you were with us.
Someone had to watch the Chimera.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait,
did.
wait. Oh, I'm dumb. I thought you were still driving somewhere.
Lilith and JD stayed behind as Samara and Slade went to go get it real quick. And by real quick, I mean like hour and a half or however long. Okay. So they come back with your little LoJack thing. What do you do?
Vex wants to press it.
I hold it up to Vex and
Yes!
say,
I
yeah.
pressed the button!
Okay. So
Oh, sweet mystery button.
so it doesn't seem like anything happens right away, but
I'll keep pressing it.
but after a few moments, you see a, actually you probably don't see them at first. You hear a voice say, "Hello, could you all please step away from the Chimera?"
I step away from the Chimera and also look for the source of the voice.
Okay. You see a little fairy, so it's maybe like 2 or 3 inches long. It's like humanoid looking with like dragonfly wings.
Okay.
Anyone else? Is everyone else stepping away or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I assume JD is taking the button away from me now, or I'd be continuing to press.
Sure.
Okay. So as you step away to a distance that seems satisfying to this creature, it says, "Please do not enter the ring." And it it seems to glow, and on the ground around the chimera, around like a circle of mushrooms sprout up. And as it does that, it the ground starts to kind of glow like you're looking at a different place. Which seems to be more maybe like a more ethereal, more fantastical looking sort of wooded area. Right. And as it glows, and at its high point, the chimera sort of sinks into the ground. And as it disappears, the glowing stops. Or like it starts to fade. And then, but the mushrooms remain. Vex, you said you're so tempted.
Yeah, I'm gonna resist it, don't worry.
I kind of want to collect some of those mushrooms.
Okay.
Yeah, can I ask, excuse me, what is your name? How may I address you?
Haha, nice try, lady.
Is that a real thing? Knowing your name is like a thing? I mean, I knew that. Totally knew that.
Yeah, Vex nods. Yeah, that's a thing.
And stories are... Okay, are the mushrooms... Is it safe to step into the mushroom circle now, or is that a permanent effect?
It should be okay now, but I'd give it a bit.
Are those regular mushrooms?
I'm sure they're magic.
What's irregular mushrooms?
I don't know.
Could I ask the creature a question?
Sure.
I would ask, like, what could these mushrooms be used for if I wanted to cook with them?
I think he just kind of shrugs. I don't know.
Okay.
I would not recommend eating them.
They're just mushrooms.
Are they poisonous?
Not to me.
What happens when you eat them?
Nothing. They don't taste very good.
Are they magical?
Everything's a little magical.
Okay. That's all I need to hear.
Alright, it was nice working with ya. And I think he takes the LoJack. Do you have it like out?
Yeah, I just snatched it away from, Vex shortly after she arrived.
Okay.
Before
I
he
got to press
arrived.
the button the whole time. Well, that's great.
Yeah, so I think he just kind of floats close to your hand then, like, kind of gesturing like, please give me, with his, like, arms out.
Here you go. Judy gives it to him.
Alrighty.
Hey, what is this fairy thing?
Have a good day! And he just sort of flies away.
Okay, bye, fairy thing.
Fairies are
sure.
real.
I'm pretty sure it's just a fairy. That fairy thing. I think you had it correct. Yes, fairies are real.
Fairies are real. What else is real? I mean, I know that we've had a chimera, and that was surprising, but fairies are cooler than chimeras.
And Vex is like, I'm pretty cool too, you know.
I never heard anything like you before. This is like somebody telling me Santa's real, except more like something better than if Santa was real. Like if a fairy was real, which they are. It's a perfect analogy. I think on the way
Okay.
back in the car. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I wasn't gonna say anything worthwhile, so you go ahead.
I was just gonna say on the way in the car, I think JD's gonna just like write a list and like go through with Vex to see which things are real.
You sure you still don't need to go to the hospital?
Fairies
We've
are
been
real.
trying
I don't
to-
know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Fairies are real. I mean, yes, maybe I do need to go to the hospital. This is all one long, drawn-out hallucination. Honestly, have not eliminated that as a possibility. However, assuming that this is true and I am not in a coma or a hallucination type thing, fairies are real. Why is no Samara? Fairies are real.
Vex is gonna go over this list with you.
Alright. That concludes the mystery for today, unless you all have other things, epilogue-y type things that you would want to be doing. Going over lists of
Gonna
magical creatures.
getting a refill of Kappa water.
If she has
I'm
any
gonna try to
available.
get Lilith to not eat that mushroom.
It's all in the interest of science.
Generally not a good idea to eat food from the Fae.
Okay.
Especially mushrooms.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do end of session questions.
Hmm.
Let's see. Did you conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Okay. Did you save someone from certain death or worse?
JD.
The Chimera.
That is true.
That too.
That doesn't count either.
We saved it from Slade. Count.
Exactly.
That does not count. Did we learn
What about the innocent people in the area? What about the other cows?
We save a lot of cows.
Yeah.
Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Chimeras
Oh.
exist.
Fairies exist. I don't know how to. We've been over this.
Yeah, fairies exist. Chimeras exist. There's a...
JD specifically learned that fairies exist.
Yeah. But also... Yeah.
That Nurgle is doing some shifty shit. That the Purveyor is something that
Yeah.
exists. There's a few things we've learned.
Yeah, you
I mean,
learned
I checked out Nurgle. I'm pretty sure it's fine. That amazing 5.
Oh, I forgot to do something because of that. Oh well. No wait, never mind. Okay. So we learned a lot of new stuff about the world. Did we learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
JD works for fairies.
JD loves fairies, evidently. This is a new thing that I'm not aware of until now either.
Anything else?
Mm. I can't think of anything.
I think we learned Slade is resist
Killing a cat.
cat thing.
True.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a manticore, so we're fine.
True.
Imagine if it was a manticore, how hard it would be to stop him from doing that.
Originally it was going to be, then I thought maybe that.
Yeah, that thing be dead.
Yeah, it would. Yeah. There would that contract would have been breached.
Have to physically stop him, probably.
But yes. Hashtag not all cats.
Okay, so you all mark 2 points of experience.
And did Lilith end up getting a refill, or are we gonna figure that out next time?
Well, she can't give it like every week or anything. So that was what 2 histories ago. Probably after the
Mhm.
class, she could give you another serving.
Okay.
Did anyone level up?
Almost.
Yep, I did.
Nice. Stars and wishes. So Samara, last time I started this new thing where we say a star and a wish. A star would be like something that happened that you would give a gold star to theoretically, and then a wish would be something that you would like to see in the future. That makes sense.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Anyone want to start?
I think we really needed a picture for that.
Chimera?
I'm still not sure how it looks in this.
Alright, let's see. So that would be a wish is
Monster
Visuals.
pictures.
monster pictures. Okay. I can work on that.
Yeah, that was just some confusion there. Also, maybe a little more streamlining in the beginning of getting people together. It tends to take us a really long time.
Okay.
More with Nurgle.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that's already happening. Okay, so it's that one. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of different ways to do a chimera, apparently.
Yeah, oh actually this one's kinda cool. Let me see. I like that Scott.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, I guess it's basically the same.
Man, that is a very similar pose.
Yeah. But I imagine
Looks like some.
it's more like ram horns rather than the sticky out ones. So
Okay.
okay. Okay, those are some wishes. Maybe pictures of the monster. Quicker get together time at the beginning. Anything else?
I liked the challenge of having to not kill the thing.
Me too.
I didn't.
2-1. Blade always wants to kill.
Well, if it's a cat, he sure does.
Yeah, I think it was a good mix because last time there wasn't any fight, and then this time we still had to fight. We had to not kill it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
Isn't
Ooh, I like that cross-examine move, by the way.
yeah, that's helpful when we should expect to fail a lot. So even if I fail, I can still ask my question.
Yes.
But I guess it's not really a wish for the game, but more for like my character. Is it possible to? 'Cause I don't currently really have a weapon, and I don't know if it's reasonable to explore that as something to like have other than my law book that I do throw around.
I think we gave you options, right? Like a golf club or something like that. Pretty mundane things, or are you looking for something else?
Yeah, like I don't know if over time as things get more dangerous, if JD's like, maybe I need to look into getting a
Yeah,
gun.
Maybe I should learn to shoot.
Gun
You
is
know?
reasonable.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
You know, we have a surprising lack of guns in our party. I just realized.
That is true.
Like,
Normally,
technically
like,
as a gun.
yeah, normally like every character has access to guns, and everybody has like melee weapons or magic.
Okay.
Or a tranquilizer even, just like a tranquilizer gun.
Okay.
Alright, well, yeah, we can talk about that. You can DM me, we can discuss options, whatever.
We could also try to figure out like other ways to progress combat besides kicking ass. Like maybe flesh out help out more to be more useful.
Oh yeah.
Like as a general role instead of just when people are failing. Because you could probably do a bunch of stuff where you're playing around with like ongoing positive or negatives or forwards.
Yeah.
Like instead of it just being on the next roll, it could be on the next roll that needs it. Since it is basically using your whole turn to do it. Sort of like Team from Masks.
Okay. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Alright, well, sorry you went a little over.
Well, I hope everybody has off tomorrow.
I do.
Nice.
I do too.
I do as well.
Yeah, alright.
Nice. Me too. Yeah, that's why I was like, going over a little bit. That's absolutely fine. I hope.
I think that's sort of the pitfall that happened last season as well, is that it, like I try to keep it to 3 hours, but it kind of it's between 3 and 4 really, depending on what's going on with things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
it would
think
get to the
this-
point where, like, one mystery would get longer and longer, even though 3 hours
Yeah.
per session, it would take like 3 to 4 sessions maybe to conclude it.
Yeah, the
Yeah, we were doing like 4 mysteries at once at one point or something ridiculous.
like dream world ones that took a lot longer.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It was.
Okay. Are you all okay for next week?
Sure.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Have a good night.
You too.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good night.
Yep. See y'all.
Thank you.